What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. As you guys can see, I'm still in San Antonio. I had to evacuate from Houston, of course, of the conditions there. But there are a lot of other people that are going through that situation. I still want to report on that, what's going on. And I got a couple of videos. This first video I'm going to show you is just a little bit about what a lot of people are going through, mainly senior citizens. In Houston, we have a lot of assisted living, senior assisted living, and we have a lot of convalescent homes that are without power. Now, yesterday in the video, I had said, hey, where's the National Guard? And, right now, and I was thinking about it last night, a lot of the EMS, fire department, they're being overworked. They're being, pulled in a lot of different directions to where we need a lot of government assistance out there in Houston. And for some reason, it hasn't came yet, or we don't even know if they're honestly accepting it right now, because for some odd reason, it seems as though those in power are trying to act like they got this thing under control. They said for us to, what they say, stay in place. Right? In order to stay in place, it's no way you can sit in a hot car, let alone a hot house. And that's what it was compared to. I was on the third floor apartment. The higher you are, the hotter it is. And I'm going to show you this video of what some senior citizens are going through and the reality of what's really happening out there in Houston, Texas. Take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
These people are all in here sweating to death. It's just like nothing I've ever seen.
Dozens of nursing homes and assisted living facilities are without power in Harris County.
People at one facility say this week has been awful and feel owners are not properly taking care of them or the residents. KPRC2's Rowan Belogan is live at the Tremont Living Community with an advocate who's telling family members what to do. Rowan.
Kate, Danielle, I tried speaking with the property manager here who was on site but refused to come out of their office to speak with us. Also called the corporate offices but instead got their voicemail. People with loved ones here and even residents tell me their experience this week has been dreadful.
My experience has been awful. This is the third day that we are without electricity.
Deidre McClain doesn't mince words about her experience at the Tremont's Living Community.
I'm not afraid to speak.
Like many, when the storm hit, they lost power. However, McClain felt property managers would better communicate to her and other residents.
They are not doing everything that they can to ensure that the residents are safe. This is a dangerous place to be in.
Lack of power isn't isolated to this facility. At least 12 nursing homes in Harris County are without power, and at least 10 assisted living facilities are operating without generators. Greg Shelley is the manager of the Harris County Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program. They're advocates for residents and work with state regulators.
There's no requirement or mention of the heating and ventilation. So in extreme cold, no necessary requirement for heating unless it gets below 20 degrees in the building. And on the condition we're in right now, no requirement to have air conditioning.
Why isn't there a requirement for living facilities, nursing homes to have generators that can fully operate for a time being?
I think the bottom line is expense, right? It's a big added expense to be able to have that kind of a generator.
Brandon Damaris got her mom out.
These people are all in here sweating to death. It's just like nothing I've ever seen. We live in Houston, Texas. I mean, it's like a third world country in there.
Now, Greg Shelley said the best thing for anyone to do with a loved one or residents at a living facility, assisted living facility, and they're concerned is to call them directly so they can start figuring out the best things to do. Their contact information is on our website at clicktohouston.com. Reporting live in Southwest Houston, Roman Belogan, KPRC 2 News.
Ruiz is live in Sugar Land, where family members are extremely concerned about their loved ones. Anayeli.
Well, that's right. We got a call from a family member who says their loved one lives here behind me in this senior facility. We can't see it because obviously they're without power. They say their loved one lives on the 4th floor and they're concerned because they can't get him out safely.
Everybody's under a lot of stress.
This is what it looks like inside the Landon Ridge Sugarland Independent Living Facility as family members are trying to get their elderly loved ones out.
We gotta go. We can't stay here.
They're without power.
Okay, now it's gonna be dark.
I found out they didn't have a backup generator, and didn't seem like there were any plans for evacuation that I was aware of.
There you go.
Katie says she was worried about her 91-year-old mother with limited mobility. See, her mother just got out of the hospital, and this heat, she says, is dangerous.
It's just hot air. There's no breeze, so it just makes it even harder to breathe.
So Kate picked her up this afternoon and rolled her out.
I couldn't even sleep last night, you know. I opened the window, nothing. I mean, nothing. No wind, no breeze, nothing. I say, we're going to hell.
But it's not just the heat. They say they have no emergency lights inside. One caregiver we spoke with says she's caring for a man on the 4th floor.
The elevator's broke. The stairs are pitch black. There's no lighting in the stairs, so it's kind of hard to get him from the 4th floor down.
I spoke with the manager at the facility. She tells me they're an independent living facility. It's like an apartment complex with amenities, and it's not a senior assisted living. They only provide 2 meals and weekly housekeeping, but nothing medical. Something residents understand.
They're really basically not responsible for us.
But it still leaves many wondering why these facilities that are full of seniors are not required by the state to have generators.
I think it would be nice if they had generators, because this doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's life-threatening, actually.
Because families know many of their loved ones have health issues and can't survive living in these conditions.
Can't live like that.
Well, we reached out to the city of Sugar Land. They tell us they have visited the facility and are monitoring to make sure that everyone stays safe here.
Aniele, quick question for you. Is there anyone helping those residents from the upper floors evacuate if they need to?
Well, the manager tells us that they do call the fire department to help them get those residents down. And they're also telling us that they're encouraging those residents to stay with family members who have electricity. But again, that's not always possible. They also told us that they're planning on opening up a cooling room for residents to be able to, breathe some cool air. But we'll see what happens, of course. Mia, we'll send it back to you.
Hoping they get that cooling center open pretty soon. Aniele Ruiz tonight. Thank you.
All right, guys. Yeah, I just wanted to bring a little light to what's going on. And a lot of people are suffering. People are suffering out there in Houston. I, for one, was there. But they're suffering in all different kind of ways. A lot of people have illnesses. A lot of people are healthy and just still going through it. Just because this heat is the main source of, without having and not having power, of course, is the main source of discomfort and, problems out there that people are going through. It doesn't mean everybody's going through it the same way. And I want to say that because somebody left me a comment in their subscriber. And I'm going to address that in a later video today. And the person knows who they are. I'm not going to go too much into it. My thing is this. At the bottom of the screen right here is an email address. And it's funny how people watch a video and they critique you, but they don't look in your description box and a lot of shit can be clarified. I'm easy to see, talk to. You can contact me anytime. For you to come on my page as a subscriber and you watch videos where I've talked about this, about other people that was acting like a-holes on my channel. You know what I'm saying? And I put it up there all the time and say, hey, you can contact me here. We can talk something out. Hell, if you got a question, I'll call you by phone if it's serious enough. For you to sit up here and attack me or what I'm doing or say, when I put the Cash App up or I asked for help in my video yesterday to get out of there, trust me, I don't ask for nothing unless I really need it. And I'm one of them people where it hurts me to ask somebody for anything else, you know, because I'm used to having my own and being in control of my own situation. So, ma'am, when you said that for a subscriber, I'm surprised at you. You watch my videos all the time. You want to come on my page in the comment section and feel as though you're exposing me or blasting me and don't know me from a can of paint. Honey, you could have hit that email. We could have talked this out. I'm not going to say what you wrote. I'm going to leave a comment up. And some people will see it. And I'm not going to have to answer to that. Because number one, you sound ignorant as hell. You sound foolish as hell. You don't know what it is out here. And your analogy of how you incorporated you living in Florida and us out here, what we going through is the same thing. Your comments was cold, and they was very seemed dismissive to the fact that I wasn't asking for the money for me, honestly. I was asking for my girlfriend who was in physical distress. See, that's the difference. I don't get on here and every video ask y'all for something. You watching me and showing support and being a part of my community is enough. For you to sit up there and say what you said, I mean, I don't let things bother me, but that bothered me. I need to be ashamed of myself. You need to be ashamed of yourself. And I know you watching the video, you commented on a lot of my stuff because I can tap your face and it shows every comment you always made on my channel. And for you to be with me, as long as you have been with me and saying all of that stuff, you're like a fucking fool. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that Cash App or nothing never came up yesterday, you wouldn't have said nothing. Seemed like everybody want to get on here and all of a sudden they want to tell somebody about themselves when something comes up. I put the Cash App up for Tamara. You didn't say shit. Why? Because she was a black girl and I was doing something for a black girl? Put the Cash App up for other people, regardless of their color. You never said nothing. I put the Cash App up there for me personally, one time, and shout out to everybody that responded. You come at me for needing help. I want you to think about that. I do these videos 5, 6, sometimes 8, 9 times a day. I'm on YouTube like it's no tomorrow, and I still run a business. I give you all my time I have when I'm in my home. Why? Because I enjoy making videos and I enjoy conversating with all of you. It's always good to meet new people of like mind. But you got some people that smile in your face, and then when something triggers them, and they don't like one phrase you say, one word you say, instead of saying, hey, Steve, what you mean by that, or this and that? Oh, I knew it. So what do? Wait around with people that you think are good people for a chink in their armor or something, or a weakness to jump up and say, oh, I could expose you. You can't expose me, ma'am. You don't know me, number one. And number two, I try to run my life on doing right by people, so I won't get exposed. Last thing you want to do is have somebody you believe is a good person do some bad shit to you. That's what's wrong with the world, and that's what I report on every damn day. So I'm going to leave this alone. I'm going to leave your comment up because you sound like a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, my girlfriend is right there. And you talking about, oh, you said she was laying down. Now she's sitting up. First of all, the bed, I'll show you, is behind me. Oh, shit, I didn't even show you. The bed is behind me. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm talking, I'm looking, she's in the bed. So for me to look at her, I got to look over this camera and stuff, you dumbass. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We back. We're going to knock these videos out today. You want to hate? Hate. But I mean, damn, shit. I'm just happy I got a shave today. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.